The National Gold Medal Award, the premier award in parks and recreation. Celebrating 60 years of recognizing excellence in park and recreation management, the National Gold Medal Award honors the achievements of public park and recreation agencies, state park systems across the United States, and armed forces recreation programs around the world. This is the only national award in parks and recreation that provides an external evaluation of an agency's management expertise. The program is administered by the American Academy for Park and Recreation Administration with support from Musco Lighting, a globally recognized leader in sports and large area lighting, and the National Recreation and Park Association.
On behalf of the entire team at Musco, we congratulate the 2025 National Gold Medal Award Program finalists. Musco has been a proud supporter of the National Gold Medal Program and the American Academy of Park and Recreation Administration for nearly 4 decades. We believe strongly in their mission, alongside NRPA's, of recognizing excellence in the management of parks and recreation to enhance the quality of life for everyone for the last 60 years. Today, agencies are being recognized for their hard work and dedication, which has made a positive impact on the communities around the globe. Best of luck to all the finalists, and we look forward to continuing this important work together in the coming years.
A panel of judges independently evaluate each application using established criteria. The 2025 National Gold Medal Award Program judges are Nasha McCray, Assistant City Manager, Greensboro, North Carolina; Michelle Healy, Executive Director, Bend, Oregon; Rachel Goodwin, Town Manager, Fountain Hills, Arizona; Brian Zimmerman, Chief Operating Officer, Cleveland Metro Parks, Ohio; Christopher Bass, Director, Douglasville, Georgia. The Academy acknowledges Karen Hesser, Chair, National Gold Medal Award Committee, and Rod Tarullo, the National Gold Medal Award Program Liaison, for their leadership. In partnership with the National Recreation and Park Association, we proudly announce the 2025 National Gold Medal Award Program finalists and present the Grand Plaque Awards. Presenting the 2025 National Gold Medal Award Program Grand Plaques are Cindy Sullivan, President, American Academy for Park and Recreation Administration, Miamisburg, Ohio; Doug Miller, Executive Director of USA Sales, Musco Lighting, Oskaloosa, Iowa; Nasha McCray, Gold Medal Head Judge, Greensboro, North Carolina. The 2025 State Park finalists are Florida State Parks. Through strategic planning, innovative resource management, and collaborative storytelling, Florida State Parks continues to support evolving communities while ensuring sustainable access to its parks and greenways and trails system. Ohio State Parks and Watercraft. Ohio State Parks remains committed to free entrance and parking, ensuring these treasured spaces are accessible to all. In response to public input, it's prioritized accessibility by using cutting-edge technology. Park staff wisely and accurately manage energy consumption. Wyoming State Parks and Cultural Resources. Providing memorable recreational, cultural, and educational opportunities and experiences to improve communities and enrich lives is evident in offering Indigenous Peoples Day celebration and Wyoming Wildflower Women's programs. With only 181 full-time employees, it cultivates partnerships that match each staff member one-to-one. The 2025 State Park Grand Plaque recipient is Ohio State Parks and Watercraft, Columbus, Ohio. The 2025 Armed Forces Recreation finalists are Naval Station Mayport, Florida. Naval Station Mayport prioritizes efficiency and flexibility in resource management, ensuring its programs and services align with the evolving needs of its patrons. Joint ventures and partnerships with local and regional organizations maximize cost effectiveness. United States Army Garrison Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Fort Bragg supports 10% of the Army's forces and serves as the Army's installation of choice for global strategic crisis response. The Directorate of Family Morale and Welfare provides quality of life services, infrastructure, readiness, and resiliency across 5 divisions. United States Army Garrison Fort Carson, Colorado. Fort Carson leverages its robust volunteer base through Army community service and better opportunities for single soldiers programs to extend services without increasing financial burdens. By addressing and documenting both the emotional and financial well-being of soldiers and families, it contributes to a greater sense of preparedness and resilience within the military community. United States Army Garrison Fort Knox, Kentucky. Fort Knox Directorate of Family and Morale, Welfare, and Recreation aligns its operational, personnel, and community engagement strategies directly with its mission. It invests in a multifaceted approach to employee development, including a robust onboarding process, competitive wages recognition programs, professional development opportunities, and employee involvement in key processes. The 2025 Armed Forces Recreation Grand Plaque recipient is United States Army Garrison Fort Carson, Colorado Springs, Colorado. The 2025 Public Agencies finalists are Class 1, population 400,001 and over. City of San Antonio Parks and Recreation Department, Texas. San Antonio is a city built on strong traditions and community values. The park system reflects this legacy, offering spaces that celebrate our diverse voices and stories. With over 500 dedicated staff members, the department is committed to serving every neighborhood, ensuring parks are inclusive and accessible to all. Johnson County Park and Recreation District, Kansas. Johnson County Park and Recreation District is an independent taxing and landholding entity, measuring its progress through key performance indicators, participation numbers, surveys, and budget sustainability. Its long-range legacy plan emphasizes fiscal responsibility and reducing reliance on public funding. Loudoun County Parks, Recreation, and Community Services, Virginia. Loudoun PRCS is dedicated to serving a highly affluent and diverse community with exceptionally high expectations for quality services. A focus on quality improvement since the last survey saw a 7% increase in those rating its parks and facilities as excellent, and a 9% increase in those rating its program quality as excellent. The Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, Maryland. Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission is uniquely positioned to serve one of the nation's most diverse regions. Data-driven approaches allow it to identify community needs and allocate resources while adapting to challenges. Equity is central to its mission, using a planning framework that focuses on building an inclusive system that reflects the rich cultural and demographic diversity of the communities it serves. By leveraging technology, fostering partnerships, and prioritizing inclusivity, MNCPPC maximizes resources to deliver impactful benefits to the community. The 2025 Class 1 Grand Plaque recipient is Johnson County Park and Recreation District, Shawnee Mission, Kansas. Class 2, population 150,001 to 400,000. Arlington County Department of Parks and Recreation, Virginia. Arlington County's Department of Parks and Recreation serves a diverse community of over 240,000 residents and 64,000 commuters. Its work is continuously informed by community input as it builds and maintains exceptional spaces responsive to the community's needs. City of Henderson Parks and Recreation Department, Nevada. Henderson Parks and Recreation has a strong culture of service and stewardship, cultivating advocates and supporters at the highest levels, enabling collaboration with local businesses, builders, and government officials, leveraging alternative and creative funding to develop innovative parks and programs. Gilbert Parks and Recreation, Arizona. Gilbert Parks and Recreation focuses on a prosperous community, strong economy, and exceptional built environment. Gilbert gathers community feedback through 8 ongoing customer experience surveys, which helped contribute to a council-approved tax increase to fund $750 million for park and facility developments. Roseville Parks, Recreation and Libraries, California. Roseville Parks, Recreation and Libraries Department's Strategic Master Plan, Future PRL, provides a roadmap for its future, highlighted by a council-supported $9 million in funding for an underserved area of town. PRL consistently meets or exceeds cost recovery goals, noting 40% cost recovery in fiscal year 2024. The 2025 Class II Grand Plaque recipient is Arlington County Department of Parks and Recreation, Arlington, Virginia. Class 3, population 75,001 to 150,000. Louisville Parks and Recreation, Texas. Louisville Parks and Recreation strategically prioritizes initiatives that foster community well-being, inclusivity, and excellence through its healthy infrastructure plan. Establishing pollinator prairies and no-mow zones transformed underutilized spaces, medians, and underdeveloped parkland into vibrant habitats for pollinators. Mansfield Parks and Recreation, Texas. Its vision statement, to inspire Mansfield to gather, grow, preserve, and play through welcoming spaces and remarkable experiences, provides a concrete roadmap to success and guides every decision. Adaptive, accessible parks are a high priority, with new parks and renovations meeting the highest standards possible. The Woodlands Township, Texas. The Woodlands Township Strategic Plan Vision 2034 identifies providing superior amenities through innovative techniques to maintain the unique balance of nature and community. All new and renovated facilities must have a 20-year pro forma, including replacement and maintenance. Thus, the entire cost is presented for review by the board and community. Waukegan Park District, Illinois. The Waukegan Park District focuses on inclusive access to parks, playgrounds, trails, and programming while promoting healthy lifestyles and environmental resilience. The district works to strengthen intergovernmental relationships that generate funds for capital projects. The 2025 Class 3 Grand Plaque recipient is Louisville Parks and Recreation Department, Louisville, Texas. Class 4, population 30,001 to 75,000. Bristol Parks Recreation, Youth and Community Services, Connecticut. Bristol Parks Recreation, Youth and Community Services strives for excellence and continuous improvements to process, policy, parks, and programs. The new 2025 to 2027 strategic plan tightly aligns community priorities with operational goals, objectives, and measurable outcomes, which has resulted in a transformative renaissance across the park system, with renovations and new builds. City of Rockville Department of Recreation and Parks, Maryland. Rockville prioritizes inclusion, accessibility, and sustainability. Its cost recovery pyramid guarantees that essential services are fully funded, while specialized programs remain affordable. Every investment, from daily operations to capital projects, supports its strategic plan, enhancing long-term community livability. Glenview Park District, Illinois. Glenview Park District excels in managing resources, focusing on 5 strategic priorities: customer experience, financial stewardship, environmental and historic stewardship, employer of choice, and operational excellence. Data-driven decision-making enhances efficiency, resulting in strong community satisfaction. Park District of Oak Park, Illinois. Park District of Oak Park is guided by a comprehensive sustainability plan, featuring goals, recommendations across 10 vital areas. Empower, its performance system, tracks 36 individual real-time metrics, which are tied to its 5 strategic initiatives. Data is analyzed quarterly to assess progress. The 2025 Class 4 Grand Plaque recipient is the Park District of Oak Park, Illinois. Class 5, population less than 30,000. Glencoe Park District, Illinois. Glencoe Park District's mission is embedded in everything it does. The district's first field house, built in 1958, was unusable. Due to significant COVID pandemic price escalation, bids exceeded the budget. Over 100 community members stepped in with donations to complete the project. Incorporated County of Los Alamos, New Mexico. Los Alamos County Community Services Department excels through strategic planning, collaboration, and a commitment to community well-being, maximizing resources to promote health, inclusivity, and modern infrastructure. Adoption of its 2023 Integrated Master Plan serves as the foundation for these efforts. Oak Brook Park District, Illinois. Oak Brook Park District excels in managing resources to meet its goals by balancing fiscal responsibility, community engagement, sustainability, and inclusivity. This integrated approach allows it to consistently deliver high-quality services that enhance the quality of life for residents while ensuring long-term sustainability. Valley City Parks and Recreation, North Dakota. Valley City Parks and Recreation strategically diversifies its revenue and fosters key partnerships to maximize its impact and to provide more opportunities without overextending its financial resources or relying heavily on taxes. Proactive budgeting, shared use agreements, and collaboration with local partners allow it to stretch every dollar further. The 2025 Class 5 Grand Plaque recipient is Oak Brook Park District, Oak Brook, Illinois. The American Academy for Park and Recreation Administration thanks its partners, the National Recreation and Park Association and Musco Lighting, for their continued support of this valued national award program. The Academy congratulates the 2025 finalists and Grand Plaque recipients. The National Gold Medal Award Program acknowledges the dedication of parks and recreation professionals for their extraordinary efforts. Why not apply for a 2026 National Gold Medal Award? 2026 applications open November 4th, 2025.